welcome to Yoga Rocks Box. Welcome back to Yoga Rocks Box, Mel.
Thank you.
Melanie Cooper's been teaching another lovely week at Yoga Rocks. So we're going to talk a little bit about, we talked a little bit about chanting before, but it's nice to talk about it again because, as I've said, it's possibly one of the least accessible yoga things that you might find yourself doing. So this week you've been chanting the Gayatri mantra every night. And the Gayatri mantra is the mantra you're likely to come across if you start practicing yoga a little bit more deeply. So tell us first a little bit about chanting generally, why it's a nice thing to do.
Okay, well, chanting is one of the oldest forms of yoga. It's maybe 4,000 years old, maybe older. And why is it a nice thing to do? It's very nice to do in a group, and actually we found that over the week that the first day we were all a little bit and a bit shy and a bit self-conscious and not sure if we were doing it right, and over the week everybody's got to know the words a bit better, got more confident, and actually last night everyone was full power belting it out. And I think that's really nice that to find your voice and to do something as a group that you can all share together and grow together. It's very nice.
And you've been chanting Gayatri mantra.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about Gayatri mantra.
Okay, well, the Gayatri mantra comes from the Rig Veda, which is the oldest of the Vedas, and so it's something that's been chanted for thousands of years. And I do believe in a group consciousness, and I think if something's been chanted with that intention of connection and learning and maybe connecting upwards, whatever you believe in, that creates something that you can tune into. So for me that's very special, that it's something that human beings have been doing for thousands of years, and also that for thousands of years we've wanted the same things and aspired for the same things. So I think it's quite special.
And these different parts of yoga that you might not find if you go to an asana class in a city at home, maybe you just do an hour's yoga in a gym and you maybe don't come across these other aspects of yoga like chanting and pranayama, breathing, meditation, yoga nidra. So how are they all yoga?
Right. Okay, well, yoga it's an end result. It's this end result of union and maybe bliss and connection, but it's also a process, it's also a set of tools, and there are lots of different tools you can use, and depending on your personality and your stage of life will depend what tool works best for you. So asana is very accessible. A lot of people can come along and move their bodies, and it feels good, and it helps you feel fitter and healthier, and it's very accessible. The other things like the meditation and the chanting, maybe not so, like I say, maybe feel a little bit self-conscious or not sure if you're doing it right. But I was trying to think of an analogy before, actually, of if you just did the asana and then never did the other things, that it's a bit like getting all dressed up and then not going out. It's like you're preparing yourself for something, you're making your energy flow, your body healthy, your mind stiller, and then you can really enjoy and get a lot out of these more subtler practices. And you have to feel it for yourself, really, but like after the chanting is finished and everyone's sitting in silence, it's an amazing feeling, absolutely amazing. You can feel this vibration and connection, and it's just a real feeling of beauty, actually.
So basically we're entering into some more subtle realms of yoga with these practices.
Yes, the asana is something amazing to do just in itself. If you just did that, then that's fantastic. But yeah, if you have done that, then why not try the other things, because then you can really go a lot more subtle and a lot deeper. You learn more about yourself. You learn to use your intuition. You learn to see more clearly. All these things.
And it's nice. It's a nice on retreat especially to try new things
Yes.
when you're a little bit more open.
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. It's like, why not try, really? Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's, like I say, with the chanting this week, that a few people are a bit like, oh, I'm not sure about that, it's a bit weird, and everybody's loved it, so.
So most weeks at Yoga Rocks you'll find some or all of these other elements of yoga, and it's really nice to come and try and see what happens. Okay, Mel, thanks very much. It's been a really lovely week.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll see Mel again next year at Yoga Rocks. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mel.